Hey everyone, it's Marianne from the New York City Organization of Public Service Retirees. I've been going through that audio more, and it's just, it's a lot to digest. I'm going to do one last one tonight, and then I'm going to call it a night. But this part is also disturbing. So their treasurer went through and gave a report of the finances of the union. He gives a report. Now, mind you, this meeting was, I guess, maybe March 15th. And his financial update at this union meeting went only so far as the month ending November 30th. He gives his report, there's some question back and forth, and then a really smart union member asks her leadership, why is this so late? And why don't we have updated information? This is March. So I'm going to play that for you. And I want you to understand that the lady in the other video that I made who was complaining about freeloaders makes over $100,000 as a DC-37 employee. And you heard in the audio that there were employees that were struggling even at 4 or 8 hour days, making $17 an hour. And living in New York with the high cost of everything, taxes and groceries, and she even commented it was $9 for 2 dozen eggs. So I want you to understand when you see things like this, hear stories about union leadership, not just collecting a salary if they're on release time, but then that they're making a lot of money where they're 6 figures over their employees. And this is a lot of money. So if they're making $100,000 and you're complaining that a worker who only has 4 hours a day and is making $17 an hour and is struggling just to buy groceries, that you're angry that she can't pay her dues, and I think it was like $30 or $40 every 2 weeks, to pay your salary. And that is disgraceful. Because basically she's saying, you go back to work so you could pay me. And really the workers are saying, well, when are you going to negotiate a better contract to pay me? Because one of the things that came out about that lady's salary was she said she made $8 an hour when she started. And Sean asked her, what does she make? What do you make now? And she said $17.35. So what does that amount to? 37 cent a year raise? And she should be grateful that that was her raise. And then he shut her up and didn't want to talk to her again, as if she was in imposition because she was making sense. But then the union expenditures are so high that there's this.
Good afternoon. Yes. Today's Local 372 Board of Education Employees General Membership Meeting, Wednesday, March 15, 2023. This is unaudited financial statements for the month of November 30th, 2022. Total membership for this month is 21,592. The income for the month ending November 30th was $163,507.68. And total expenses were $330,345.06, which is resulted in a net loss of $166,837.38. The accumulated income for the period January 1st, 2022 through November 30th, 2022 was $2,658,084.11. Total expenses were $2,760,731.81, which is resulted net loss of $102,647.70. Mr. President, this is the end of my report for the month of November 2022. Thank you.
Thank you for that, brother. Appreciate you. I need a motion, please. Use your hand feature motion, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Did I say your name wrong? Please forgive me. Leslie Avila? Leslie Avila?
Yes.
Yes. Did I say your name right? Leslie Avila?
Avila.
Is that a motion, Leslie?
Yes, I motion.
Okay. Looking for a second, please. Use your hand feature second. Albert Roper?
Yes, I second it.
All right. Okay, everybody put their hands down. I got the first, I got the second. Looking for discussion now. This is going to be for discussion. Nancy, discussion? Hello, Nancy? Alfonso, Donald, discussion?
No, Mr. Francois, was to second the motion.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, President Francois. My question for Mr. Arif is, he just gave a report for November 30th. When will he be furnishing a report with this year's figures?
Brother Arif, you understand the question?
Why didn't he know the answer? He's the president of the union.
High school for teaching and the professions.
Thank you for that. Brother Arif, you understand the question?
I cannot hear it. What the question was?
Okay, my question was, you gave us facts for November 30th, 2022.
Right.
We're in March. What happened to January and February of 2023?
What happened is that DC 37 gave us 90 days to 120 days late. All those information from whatever we available as of today, I gave you that, furnished that one. So this is coming from DC 37. So that's the way it's set up from that side.
Okay, so you're ready for the state service to furnish it so we can have it for them. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't understand why DC 37 can't do accounting on a timely basis and they give them 90 to 120 days late. That absolutely makes no sense. And I find that disturbing. And that their union is running in the red and their people aren't making enough money. And yet the officers are making a lot of money. And if you pull up the LM reports or the 990s, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Hold your union accountable. Labor in New York City needs to have a strong, accountable, transparent union. Not this.